Bonjour, mon amis. Is that a good intro? I don't think it was a good intro. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to another week of the Platinum Draft League. We are here after our loss against Mr. Okanai, and we are here to see if we can take another win. It's been a while since we took a win, so we're looking to get another one. We're here when we are prepping for Angie and the Miraculous Muse. Now, Miss Angie has a very scary team, if we take a look at it. She has some scary Pokemon. She has Mew, Hydreigon, Mega Aerodactyl, Sylveon, Registeel, Rotom Mow, Alolan Muck, Talonflame, Runegregus, Heracross, Tauros, and Cloyster. This team has a lot of scary elements. It's got Mew, who can be anything she'd want it to be. It's got Mega Aerodactyl, which is one of the fastest Pokemon in the games, clocking in at 150 base speed. It's got the super bulky Sylveon that can be a cleric for her whole team. There's just a lot of elements that scare me a lot about this team, but I did a lot of prepping, and thanks to a couple of my friends, Mr. Siren and Mr. Dravos, we have made what we believe to be the ideal team to take on Miss Angie. So we're just going to take a quick look. So first up, we have our Hitmontop. I thought Hitmontop would be very strong this week because of Pokemon like Hydreigon, Alolan Muck, and because we have Triple Axle now, it can hit Pokemon that we wouldn't normally hit, like Runegregus. But yeah, we have Mach Punch for priority. This can also do Chip for the Mega Aerodactyl, because even though it's faster, it still does a lot of damage because Mega Aerodactyl is pretty frail. Triple Axle, we have Low Kick for certain Mons who we might want to OHKO if we think we have speed. And we have Rapid Spin for hazard removal and to build up our own speed if we really wanted to. But I think this is going to be the star Pokemon of the show. I think he'll be able to put on a lot of pressure and do a lot of damage, especially thanks to his priority. Speaking of priority, we have not Mega Aegislash, but just Aegislash finally decided to join the team after missing 2 weeks. But he is here and he is very, very scary. We are running Choice Band Mega Aegislash. I'm actually gonna do this. Yeah, I like that more. Sorry, I was just changing on the fly. But yeah, we have a band here because with a Choice Band, we do extraordinary amounts of damage to literally anything. We have Iron Head, Shadow Claw for stab. We have Sacred Sword to counter a possible Registeel, and can also hit some other things like maybe Hydreigon if we want to hit Hydreigon super effectively. And we also have Shadow Sneak for priority as well. But yeah, with a band, we do exuberant amounts of damage. Basically any sort of swaps she wants to make, we can do like half to even the most defensive resisted swaps. Like I did a mock with Dravos, and a Banded Iron Head did almost half to a max defense Runegregus. Plus we have Shadow Sneak, which is more priority, and with Band we do half to almost anything besides the Dark types. Yeah, this is just here to be a super offensive threat. It's going to make her want to make switches, but thanks to our Band we can pretty much destroy those switches. We have Miltank returning, who is the star of the show against Aerothorn. Miltank is here to be our Rock Setter. It's also going to be our physical wall for this week for Pokemon like the aforementioned Runegregus and maybe a few other ones she might want to bring. We have Body Slam for stab and also paralysis. We're also running Scrappy so we can hit Runegregus if we need to. Plus we have Milk Drink and Heal Bell to keep ourselves healthy and to remove status, because there is a very high chance that they bring Toxic Spikes. And we have Stealth Rock. Cool. Yeah. So after that we have our Mega Blastoise. Mega Blastoise is here to do what it does and be a super offensive special force. We obviously have Water Pulse. I know I usually run Surf, but I figured, oh, why not one Water Pulse, because you know they're the same base power. Water Pulse has a 10% chance to confuse, which can come in useful sometimes. We also have Aura Sphere, Flash Cannon, and Flip Turn. I decided to run Flip Turn because I know a lot of times there will be Angie will want to swap Mons in to our Mega Blastoise, or there be possible Rotom Mow or maybe Hydreigon. I can Flip Turn out, which gives me a little damage and gives me that ability to get momentum on her. So that's going to be very useful. Next up, we have our Salazzle. Salazzle is here, and it's got a Focus Sash, so that way we can live one hit, and we do tons of damage thanks to our boosted moves. I am speed prepped for something. If we take a look at our list, I believe I'm speed prepped for Tauros. Yes, I'm speed prepped for Tauros because that's the only thing we're faster than, or that's the fastest thing that we are faster than, because both Talonflame and Mega Aerodactyl are much faster than us. But we're speed prepped for Tauros. We have the Sash, so that way we can guaranteed live any one hit and then do lots of damage back. This is also a great counter to Sylveon, because even though Sylveon is very strong with its Hyper Voice, so we are quad resistant, so we can take many hits from it if we need to. Plus we have Toxic, because thanks to Corrosion we can Toxic anything, even Steel types like Registeel, and it puts a lot of pressure on her walls, which really gets me thinking she's probably going to want to bring Cleric Sylveon, so we just got to watch out for that. And then finally to the team we have our Ribombee, who has Boots of course because it doesn't like rocks. We have Bug Buzz, Moonblast, and Energy Ball for damage, and then the new tech this week is we're doing Tailwind. If you don't know what Tailwind does is it is a move that sets up a special Tailwind condition which boosts the speed of every mon on your side of the field. It doubles everyone's speed. So that would mean that Pokemon like Ribombee and Salazzle, who are barely faster than Tauros, can now be faster than Mega Aerodactyl. It even makes it so that I believe even Hitmontop with the Tailwind is faster than Mega Aerodactyl, but it gives us a lot of priority. It gives us a lot of control against a lot of her faster mons, because our team is a little bit on the slower side, but it gives us a lot of pressure if we can get that Tailwind up, meaning that she has to try and figure out how to live attacks rather than what can sort of kill us, because we're always going to be faster. But yeah, that's going to be a great advantage we can have. Anyways, that is the very, very, very end of it. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm having a stroke. Me and Angie are set to battle later in the evening, so we will cut to the battle in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so we're here, we're ready to go. Everyone's here now. Looking at possible leads, I definitely think that Rune is going to be what she leads with, just because it can come in and set up rocks. So I think I'm going to lead Blastoise here, and we're going to see what happens. The Hydreigon lead, interesting. That was not something I expected. The Hydreigon lead is very interesting. Let me make sure I do proper accounts. Mega launch. We do have a good chance to OHKO with Aura Sphere, and Draco Meteor should not OHKO us back. I think honestly my best play here is to flip turn out, because I don't think she wants to stay in. So I'm gonna Mega flip turn out, because I do not think they stay in here, but they also don't have another spot for Mega Blastoise. Could go to Sylveon here, predicting a Aura Sphere at Ice Beam. I'm thinking that's her best bet. I'm still gonna flip turn out. I got plans. I got plans in the making. Ooh, Chiyu turns out herself. Interesting. So now she's got to figure out a swap. She doesn't know what her swap is, and that's our advantage right now. Ooh, the Alolan Muck, the wild card. So we flip turn out, we do a decent chunk. Now our answer is for an Alolan Muck. I don't know what to expect. I'll expect, I guess, Assault Vest is my best expectation. What would be the answer here? Hitmontop can do a decent chunk, but I can also get poisoned by Poison Touch, which wouldn't be good. Miltank's a good swap. Bombi is not a good swap. Salazzle is also not a good swap. I think I go Miltank here, so I can get a chance to set up some hazards. I can either set up hazards here or do a body slam. I think she swaps into Rune because she thinks that Rune is immune to anything I can throw at it. I'm just gonna click Stealth Rock. Nothing really does a lot of damage, from my calcs at least. But that is with very little attack. If we put in more attack. Yeah, most they can do is 47, but that's knockoff, so that's only really a one-time thing. Poison does suck, but we have Heal Bell just in case. I gotta stop spinning my ass around. I've developed this weird habit where whenever I'm bored not doing anything, I will flip my mouse around and I will start like spinning it while it's on its top. So I just kind of like spinning it around. Interesting, the Heracross swap. So Heracross is here to do some big damage. Heracross. So my biggest worry here is knockoff, because a knockoff does massive damage. This Heracross does a lot of damage to our whole team. I think my best bet might just be to swap into Salazzle or Ribombee. I think Salazzle will be better because we have the Sash in case they try to OHKO us with Facade, and we can get a OHKO off with Flamethrower in return. So I'm going to do that. We're wasting our Sash early, but I think it's the safest play right now. We're going to break our Sash early, but I think it's the best play we have right now. Because the way I see it, Salazzle won't be used for much else except maybe Sylveon. They go for the knockoff. Does a lot of damage. Okay. Actually, knockoff was the safest bet because I have a Ghost. Now, Flamethrower, depending on her set, Flamethrower has a 43% chance to OHKO, as you can see right here. Because this is the damage range, these are the calcs, and then this is what the possible damage would do. So I do think my best bet is to go for the Flamethrower. Because even if something else comes out, I can still do a decent chunk to it, and I'm faster than pretty much anything, unless she's making me think that Hydreigon might be a Scarf. So I'm going to go for the Flamethrower. I'm going for the Flamethrower, and we are going to see what happens. The Muck might be a bigger problem than I thought now that I'm looking at it, because I don't have any Ground Stab. Or any ground moves in general. Might be a bit more of a problem than I initially thought. I just gotta keep pressure on it. That's all I gotta do. Because I do have Rocks up now, which means that swapping's gonna be... She's gonna have to think twice about swapping. Because everything's gonna take hazard damage. And it doesn't look like she has a hazard remover unless she's running defog on her Hydreigon or Aerodactyl, so she might not have removers at all. Because at least if she had Mo on her team, she'd have a defogger, but it doesn't look like she has that anymore. So the swaps might be for the better or they might be for the worse. I guess we'll see. This is going to take a while. Angie is very calculating with her choices. She likes to weigh every possible option. She does go back into Muck. And we do very little. That does tell me that it is an assault vest. That is an assault vest Muck for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, I think I make the wild card play here because this Salazzle I don't think is really worth keeping around. I'm gonna click Toxic. Do I click Toxic? Actually, what are the damage range looking like? Who can Oko? Blastoise, if I go with the normal set, I gotta make sure I update this. Mega Launcher. Mega Blastoise cannot kill. I think Hitmontop should be able to kill. Hitmontop can kill. So I think actually I'm gonna go for raw damage. And then kill with something after. Oh, but I gotta do a lot. Actually, no. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna click Flamethrower, get some damage off. God, that is nothing. Although we can probably take it out here. I think my best bet is to go into Hitmontop. Mach Punch does not kill at this range, and I know I outspeed, so I am going to click Low Kick and hope we don't get a super low roll, but even if we do, it should kill. Worst case scenario, she swaps to Rune here, which she probably will. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking back thinking of changes. I'm thinking I could have probably given Mega Blastoise Ice Beam instead of Aura Sphere. I think Ice Beam would have been better overall, but whatever. That's in the past. Rotomo's not here, which is one of the things they'd want Ice Beam for, so whatever. Don't overthink things. Just play the game. No? Looks like my good friends over at Whimsy Shrimp are starting their stream. I know I shouldn't be pulling up other things while a battle is going on, but I'm curious, and we kind of have a lot of time. This might be one of the longer battles, and I'm not blaming Angie for it. I know she likes to think out her plans a lot, so if worse comes to worse, I can just end up cutting out some of the empty footage here and there. Or I can just talk through it. We'll see. We shall see. But sometimes this is what battles are. Sometimes it's sitting around thinking out the perfect strategy to take out your opponent. She goes Sylveon here. That's not a bad swap at all. So Sylveon tanks that easy. We are not faster than Sylveon, unless they're not max speed. Actually, let me look. Sylveon. As long as it's not timid, we're faster. Yeah, as long as it's not timid, we're faster. I could risk the Oko with triple axle here. My only problem with that is if I miss a hit, then I'm pretty sure we go down. Yeah, because Hyper Voice does a lot, even with an Assault Vest. I'm very tempted to risk the triple axle, but I also don't know what kind of defense they have. I think my best bet... Oh god, the coverage is scary. She's got a lot of scary coverage. I think my best bet's to go for the triple axle. As long as she's not timid, we should outspeed. She's not timid. Oh, we don't OHKO. Oh, but she clicks Wish. Oh my god. That's crazy. She wanted the Wish. I get that. Well, now we have pressure on her. She's either going to protect here or she's going to swap to something. She might swap to Muck to get the healing off. But now that she's seen the damage I can do, I don't know if she'd want to do that. How much did low kick do before? 18%? We might end up clicking low kick here again. I'm going to do it. She does go for the protect. Okay. So she is healed up, but she's weaker than she was before. How much did we do last time? We did 11, 22, 35. Oh, she's still not enough to kill. We did 68 last time. And we did not kill. Shoot, 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 shoot. I need to make a play here. I really want to swap an Aegislash, but the idea of her having either Mystical Fire or Shadow Ball very much scares me. Actually, let me look, because I know these calcs are wrong. Because according to this, it should do minimum 74, which it did not do last time. So she's got to have defensive investments. Yeah, even at minimum defense. Even if it was a min roll. If it was min roll, we might have a chance to kill, but I don't know if I want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. I am going to swap to Aegislash. She does go for the weak Hyper Voice, so we do get to eat a hit. So now the question is, what do we click? Because if they swap Muck here, Muck dies no matter what. Unless I click Shadow Sneak, which I'm not going to. If we swap Hera here, Hera dies to an Iron Head or Shadow Claw. Excuse me. If she swaps Hydreigon here, Hydreigon dies to Sacred Sword but takes lots of damage from Iron Head. I think my best bet is just to click Iron Head and see what she does. Because this is a banded Iron Head, this is going to absolutely obliterate any mon that comes in. If she clicks Shadow Ball here, I think it will still do a lot of damage, but I don't think it will bring me close to an OHKO. Because again, looking at the damage rolls with Sylveon, yeah, Cleric Set's more like it. And if she decides not to bring Heal Bell and brings Shadow Ball or Mystical Fire, it's going to do some damage, but it's not going to do nearly enough to OHKO us. So I'm clicking Iron Head, and whatever comes in is getting OHKO'd or it's taking exuberant amounts of damage, which we can afford. That's what this thing was meant for. This thing is meant to come in with a band and do crazy amounts of damage. Hit him with the poop suck. Because there's no way Arrow comes in here. Because if Arrow comes in here, it's getting OHKO'd. So it's gotta be one of her walls. It's probably gonna be Rune. She might be scared of a Shadow Claw, but it's probably gonna be Rune. God, even with the... Oh wait, that's Shield Form. There we go. That's the damage numbers. She stayed in. Wait, what? You're faster? She was min speed. She had no speed investment. And we were faster than her. Oh my goodness. That's actually crazy. Actually, I think it was a speed tie. It was. Min speed, it was a speed tie. That is insane. That is insane. But the High Dragon's out now, and I'm scared. I think my best bet is to go for... I would say Rabambi, but there's a very good chance she has either Flash Cannon or Flamethrower. I think my best bet here is Hitmontop, because we can tank at least one hit, and we do lots of damage with Mach Punch, or we can OHKO with Low Kick or Triple. I think that's my play. I'm swapping Hitmontop. Very interesting. So for those of you in my whatever circle, I was playing Among Us with some friends, namely Maztec, who is an amazing streamer you should all go check out. But I was playing along with him and a bunch of friends, and they actually had me talk about the Draft League. So who knows, these videos might start to build up some more traction. And that's cool. I never really expected these videos to get a lot of traction, but I'm really glad that people are liking the videos. I'm really glad. But anyways, she does not like these rock pressure, I can tell. Because Arrow comes in, I think Arrow takes half. Or no, it takes a quarter, right? Aerodactyl. Does it tell me? Stealth Rock. I think it takes a quarter, because I don't think rock resists rock. Oh, it's happening. Sorry. Ooh, a weak earth power. Who'd she expect to come in? I don't know. I guess she just kept earth power. I guess she just earth powered because it was the safest option. I don't have any air fighters, but air fighters. I don't have any aerial units. So she's definitely scared because she knows I have a fighting move and an ice move. So she is not staying in no matter what. I think my safest play here is to click. I want to say click triple axle, but I'm very worried the rune's going to have a helmet and that's going to beat the hell out of me. Let me swap back to the Hydreigon calc. Hydreigon does a lot. It does a lot. If it has Draco, that is. It does a lot. I think I'm going to click low kick again. I think I'm going to click the low kick. Because anything besides the rune takes big damage. I'm spinning the mouse again. I don't know what it is, it just keeps me busy. But regardless, we're gonna see what happens. I want to see if I open another Chrome tab. Do you see the new Chrome tab? You don't. Interesting. I'm still learning about OBS. I'm still learning about OBS. So honestly, I could start opening this stuff in another tab, but I don't know. I guess if you make it this far, let me know in the comments whether or not you want to see me flipping through damage calcs, because if not, I can move it to another tab so you guys can just keep your eyes on the battle while I'm flipping through the damage calcs. Ooh, cracking my knuckles. Yeah, also, if you guys are watching the series, you're enjoying... Oh, hold on, I'll do my spiel after. So we do low kick the Muck. Muck's dead. So that leaves us in a good spot. There's no Muck. But like I said in the team prep video, or the team prep portion, I definitely thought Hitmontop would be a star here, and it is. It is putting in a lot of work. It is putting in a lot of work, and that is what it's meant to do. But anyways, like I was going to say before, if you've been watching the series and you like the series, give me some tips on anything. Not really the Pokemon stuff, unless you want to do the Pokemon stuff, but like, what do you want me to talk about in my commentary, or what do you want me to bring up, or even just the videos themselves? What do you think I need to add? Should I play around with audio levels? Should I play around with the background music a bit more? It's whatever. Aerodactyl comes in, which is very interesting. Aerodactyl. Does Aerodactyl get... Hold on, I gotta check this. I'll do it in a new tab so you guys don't have to watch that. All I'm doing right now, I'll explain it. I am checking to see if Aerodactyl gets a flying move at all, because I am unsure. Let's go to empty team, add Pokemon, Aerodactyl, and we'll look up flying moves. It could have Aerial Ace, it could have Fly, it could have Wing Attack, it could have some flying moves, but I don't think it has a flying move. I don't know why it would. It might also have it for Tangrowth, but I don't know. Aegislash, or not the Aegislash, the Aerodactyl play is kind of messing with my head. But looking at it, even if they do, let me type in Aerial Ace just for fun. Aerial Ace would OHKO us at this range if they do have it. But it does crap to my Blastoise. What Blastoise at? 87? Oh, we could get 2-code by Stone Edge. Wait, that's normal Blastoise. It keeps switching it to normal Blastoise because to do the battles, I started as normal Blastoise, but then Mega Evolve it with the Stone. I should just keep it. I think I swapped Blastoise here. Mega Blastoise should tank any one hit. I might be overthinking the Aerial Ace thing, but it's better to be safe than sorry, because we want to try and win, obviously, but we also want to try and get our differentials up. And in order to do that, I need to keep as many Pokemon as live as I can. So I think by not risking our Hitmontop and swapping in our Mega Blastoise, who can guaranteed live anything it has thrown at it, I think it puts us at a better spot. Yeah, let me know what you think of the videos. If you think there are things that can change, if there's things you like, if there's things you don't like, and I will take in any comments, positive or negative, and I will try to make these videos the best what I can. Because even though they're still going to be low quality, I'll make it the best low quality videos you've ever seen. And that's a fact, Jack. So what do? Oh, I forgot. Dual Wing Beat's a move now. I forgot. Oh my goodness. I thought she was going for the aerial ace, but she went for the dual wing beat, of course. So dual wing beat was recently just added to Pokemon Sword and Shield, and it is basically a 40 power flying move that hits twice, which effectively makes it 80 power, which makes it better than the other stuff, and this thing is going to hurt. We might actually lose our Blastoise here, because dual wing beat did 47 damage, and we're at 40 health. So I think we lose Blastoise here. I'm just going to give up Blastoise. There's no way she swaps here. She's just going to click another move. Honestly, best case scenario, she clicks Earthquake, expecting us to swap in the Aegislash. Because we can live in Earthquake. We can't live another dual wing beat. So best case scenario, she clicks Earthquake. Worst case scenario, we lose Blastoise. But I knew I had the right call on the Hitmontop swap. I'm a genius. Not really. I thought she was clicking Aerial Ace. But even if I go back look at Hitmontop, I need to get it a little bit lower and then I can Mach Punch it. The Mach Punch range is what we want, baby. Honestly, what I need to start doing is I need to make it Mega, just to put it in Calcs, so that way I don't have to keep swapping it to Mega Blastoise with Mega Launcher in the item. We do lose Mega Blastoise here, which is unfortunate. So now, I think it comes down to Aegislash. Because we kill with Iron Head for sure. It does do a lot with an Earthquake, but I think that's the only thing it can really hurt us with. So I'm going to do that. Because also anything else gets hurt by Iron Head. Oh wait, I forgot. I gotta do this calc. Yeah. Actually, it might also be safe to Shadow Claw, but I don't know. I'm going to bring in the Aegislash. We are clicking Iron Head. I would click Shadow Sneak, but it doesn't guarantee a kill, and also if I do that, we lose all our defensive stats. Because if you remember, Aegislash changes forms when it's attacking versus when it's just normal. And when it's attacking, it has a lot of attack and very little defense. But when it's in Blade form, it has a lot of forget I said that. I gotta stop doing that. I gotta think more about what I say before I record things, because I notice even going back through recordings that I will say things that make no sense and then just move on from it, try to play it off. I've also had to re-record a couple parts of some videos because I just mess up wording. Not usually the battles or the interviews, it's mostly just the team prep, but I have to watch what I'm saying more so I make mistakes less. And I can stop making it so much effort on myself to do all that stuff. She Dragon Danced? I don't think that was the right play. No. What was the plan there? What was she planning for? Because even without a choice band, Ironhead's still Okos. Easy. Oh, sorry about that. I had to clear my throat. So I don't know what her plan was going into that. Her best bet was to click Earthquake there, but she decided to go for the Dragon Dance to set up and sweep. Also, I guess Dravos was right. He told me that Mega Aerodactyl would likely have a setup move, but he said it was going to be Hone Claws. Which, it was not. It was Dragon Dance, which is much, much scarier. But I guess it depends, because with Dragon Dance, she does get the speed boost, but she's also the fastest thing on both teams. And with Hone Claws, it ups her accuracy, which can help her to avoid unnecessary Stone Edge misses. So I guess it's really all depends on the person. I guess it really all depends on the person. So she does bring out Rune here. I think Rune is going to try and set up late game rocks, which makes sense. It did make the Mon better. Rune Grigus. Rune Grigus is actually a problem with the squad we have left. Because while Aegislash can hit it super effectively, it can't right now. I guess my best bet is to bring in she's even saying she should have EQ'd. I think my best bet here might be Rabombi, because it resists both his stat. It resists Earthquake. I think it resists Ghost. I'm gonna swap Rabombi. But yeah, even she's saying she should have clicked EQ there. She thought I was gonna King Shield, which honestly wouldn't have been a bad play, but that's not the set I'm running this week. We have a no King Shield. We have bans, bans, bans. Also, Age is putting in work. Age has killed the Sylveon, and it killed the Aerodactyl, and Hitmontop killed Muck. So Age is starting to climb, because I need more mons to climb the kill leaders, because my kill leaders is looking kind of weak. If you don't know what I mean, I can show you afterwards, probably post-interview, but basically we have a thing where we keep track of every Pokemon, and we keep track of all their kills and all their deaths. And I need a Pokemon who can get up there. So she does go for the Earthquake, which we resist. And we are fastest thing here, besides maybe a Hydreigon with a Scarf. But I don't think they want to raw swap to Hydreigon here. So I'm just going to click Energy Ball. Do some damage. Yeah. The other option I could have had was I could have put on Giga Drain, but I thought Energy Ball would just be better because, well, it'd be cool to get health back. Energy Ball is stronger, and also Rabombi's not that bulky to begin with, so I'll just go for raw power over regen. Yeah. Anyways, like I was saying before, we have things that tally all the kills a Pokemon gets and all their deaths. Right now in the lead, because I'm checking on my other screen, Mega Charizard Y has been on a tear, Victini's doing well. Our first Pokemon shows up kind of late, and it's our Dragonite with 4 and 2. So I want to try and get some more kills up there, try and bring ourselves up the list. Ooh, Energy Balls 2-ko. We eat a Shadow Claw. Nice. I want to see. We can go for Moonblast. Moonblast is... Oh, Moonblast is not a guaranteed kill. Bro. I was gonna say we can go for Moonblast to be safer in case they try to swap to Hydreigon here, but I am not. I don't know if I want to risk that. that like 2% chance to not kill. Hold on, let me see. Percent, they're at, what percent are they at? 39. 39% chance, no, 39%. Moonblast is, yeah, it's 75. I just can't close my damage calculator. Yeah, so it's 75. I don't think I even want to try risking that. It might be safer in the long haul, but I don't think she swaps here. Yeah. So that mon goes down. 2 mons left. I'm thinking they definitely bring out... If the Hydreigon is scarfed, then it comes out right now. If not, then we just win. But from the looks of it, it looks like the Hydreigon is scarfed. The Hydreigon is scarfed. But we should be fine, because even at this range, I think anyone can really stand up to it and hurt it. Hydreigon. Hitmontop can definitely stand up to it. Aegislash is less likely, but it could if I needed to. Yeah, I'm just gonna click Moonblast. We're probably dead tier to like a flamethrower. So like I said, it's either they're scarfed or we win here. Because if I look at Heracross, not Mega Heracross, Heracross, Guts Wallbreaker Heracross. Yeah, we can Oko with Moonblast. So so for Triss, it's either it's a scarf or they lose. Which, have we seen a scary move yet? U-turn Earth Power. They're either gonna have, I would say Flamethrower for another one, unless she just has 2 more stabs. Hydreigon. A dragon move would do nothing if it has Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse can still kill us. So yeah, it's either a Scarf or it's a 4-0. It is a Scarf. And it's Fire Blast. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So it is a Scarf for sure. They are currently locked into Fire Blast. Oh, I don't know why I'm typing in Fire Blast here. Fire Blast. Right here. Let's look at our options. Hitmontop should tank. I think that's all we need to see. Hitmontop tanks, we kill with low kick. Put some damage on with Mach Punch against Hera. Kill with a Shadow Sneak. Easy. Easy. The other option here is that she tries to preserve this by swapping in Hera to take the hit and maybe do some damage, but we have Mach Punch also. Yeah, we tank a Fire Blast easy. So I'm gonna click low kick, and no matter what swaps in, it's gonna get hurt. Actually, do I go for the triple axle? Hold on. Hydreigon. Well, that's with all 3 rolls landing. Oh, God. God. I'm gonna go for triple. Because even if we can't finish off the Hydreigon, we can still Mach Punch it after, so I'm gonna go for the triple. We do live Fire Blast. Triple Axle goes off. It does Oko. So now the only play left, actually this is kind of scary, but I think the only play we have left is to double priority it. We're going to hit it with double priority. The best bet we have. Honestly, if double priority doesn't kill, we might still lose this. Oh god, are we not gonna kill? Wait, oh, they messed up. They messed up so bad. Now we kill for sure. If they didn't click close combat there, we might have had a better shot, but they did. So now he is at -1 defense. Yeah, we guarantee kill. It's unfortunate, but honestly, that play with close combat might have just saved us the game. Because the only way we killed with neutral defenses was if it was a max roll. So honestly, I think them clicking close combat might have saved us the game. Damn. Okay. So we're here after our match against Angie. And unfortunately, she was not able to hop on mic, but was able to send us some messages. So I will be looking through some of the messages. We had a little bit of a chat. We'll be talking about the messages I sent, messages they sent. We'll be going through it a bit. So obviously, looking at the team, there's a lot of things to be scared of. Some interesting things I noticed. Obviously, she had Choice Scarf Hydreigon, mostly for Rabombi, so they didn't have to worry about getting beat by that. Dual Wing Beat, Mega Aerodactyl, which is very strong. They did have the full Cleric set, so they did not have an answer to Aegislash. Just general AV Muck, like I assumed. This was one that I thought was interesting, which is Kasib Berry. I'm guessing it's Kasib, which, if you don't know what this is, basically in Pokemon, there are a bunch of different berries that will reduce the power of a super effective move, and the Kasib Berry lowers the power of a super effective ghost move. So I'm guessing they had that mainly for Aegislash, so they could tank a hit. So I'll just be going through. So I asked her a couple questions first. The first question I asked was, why not bring Rotom Mow? And she said that she was thinking about Mow, but there are some other options that worked well for her, and in her case, she meant Alola Muck, which it did. It played off very well for her. Muck was a threat that I was not expecting, and it put in a lot of work thanks to the Assault Vest. Obviously, if she had some recovery on it, it might have been a bit more useful, but it still served its part pretty well. Then I asked her about the Kasib Berry. She said that's what she had originally planned, but she had originally planned it on Mew, who ended up not showing up. And Mew was one I was worried about because with the Mew and her and getting a lot of help from Lille or Devin, who was one of the ones who helped me with the power ranking, he uses Mew very effectively, so I thought he was definitely going to try and have Angie use some sort of crazy Mew set. But they ended up swapping Mew for Runegregus, which was very good for them. We didn't talk about the fact that they might have won if they didn't click close combat, but it looks like they didn't really have a better option. I guess they could have just clicked Mega Horn and risked it, and then if I should have sent Miltank out and then the close combat for the kill. But we'll see. Then I let them ask some questions. They first asked about not having King Shield or whatnot because it was hard to predict for H/, which is one of the things that I liked about H/ was its unpredictableness, because they were expecting a set with King Shield, but I was not. I was a full offensive band, so I can put some dents into some of their walls and just all their team in general. And then they also just mentioned that the Assault Vest Hitmontop gave a lot of trouble, and the fact that they knew I had triple axle made the Rune Griga swap ever so scary, which is very understandable. But I think they lived at least one at max defense, but I don't think they wanted to really do that. But they did. It looks like they did have Stealth Rock and Toxic Spikes, which if they got those Toxic Spikes up, those could have been a big problem. But luckily we kept enough pressure on that they weren't able to do that. They weren't even able to get rocks up. But yeah, then we just sort of talked about the battle. We said it was a good game, and she is going to try and get on to her next fight, because from the sounds of it, it sounds like she's on a bit of a losing streak, which is unfortunate, but a little hard work should change that around. So then I figure we can go through the document again. So if we take a look at our current standings, as you can see, as of right now, we are currently 2-2 with a +2 differential, which puts us within qualifiers. We officially qualify for but we made it. We made it into the finals for the league. But a lot can change. We are only on week 4, and there are 10 weeks we have to do. Actually, let me double check that. Yes, there are 10 weeks. We're only 4 down, so a lot can change. But if we can keep up a little win streak and keep building on this differential, we should be in a very good spot. Although it's going to be hard because next week we take on the Missouri Raikus, which is by IL Kid, or Brandon, who was the 3rd member of the Power Rankings we did. And for those of you who don't know about me and Brandon's history, we have fought in both seasons, and in both seasons he kicked my ass. In Season 1, it was a very close fight, but he had the advantage with the Pokemon he had left. And the second season, he had a Mega Lucario, so that was an instant loss for us. But he still has a very scary team. He actually has, in my opinion, the scariest team in the league. So it's going to be very interesting to try and find some workarounds for his team, try and figure out who's doing what, and how to sort of approach this. I think we still have a shot if we play our cards right, but it's going to take a lot of effort. It's probably going to take a couple extra hands, and we're going to need to get this done properly. So another thing I wanted to show off is I wanted to show off the kill leaders. So first off, we look here, as you can see, this little sheet each week, it takes each mon, it tallies their kills and tallies the deaths. So you can see each team. So week 1, we got week 2, we got week 3, and then we have week 4. And so that all gets tallied up to here, where we have a list of all the Pokemon, all the kills, all the deaths, and then they're ranked by their KD. So thanks to that match, we actually have a new leader for our KD, and that is H/, who is now sitting at 4-1, who is just a little bit above Dragonite, who's at 4-2. So we're definitely moving up there. I feel like I want to try and get at least one Mon in the top 5. As you see right now, the top 5 is ludicrously high. First being 9-3, 5-0, 7-3, and then 2 6-2s. So it's gonna be tricky try and get up there with these super high KDs, but I definitely think we can do it. On the other end of the spectrum, our lowest Pokemon, if I look, our lowest Pokemon, hold on, I'll just control F it. 11, that's correct. Ooh, our lowest Pokemon is actually 0 and 1, which is Liepard. So that's very interesting. Or I guess we have 2 at 0 and 1. We have Liepard and Salazzle. Salazzle really at 0 and 1? I don't know why that doesn't seem right. Salazzle, no kill, 1 death. Didn't bring Salazzle that week. 2, I brought Salazzle, it did nothing. Week 1. Oh, I guess it is right. Huh. So we have 2 Pokemon who had 0 and 1. We also have a Pokemon who we have not used yet, which is Unpheasant. I don't know if I'm ever or whenever I'm going to use Unpheasant, but I definitely feel like there will be a week where I want to bring Unpheasant. But yeah, I just decided I'd want to show you this because I think some people might be interested in it. But there are actually a lot of Pokemon here. We actually have our Mega Blastoise is -1 right now because it's 3 and 4. Brabombi's down here, 1 and 2. So yeah, I think for now our main goal is to try and keep up this win streak and try to build up our differential a bit, which will be tricky since we are facing Mr. IL Kid next week. But I think I have some plans and I can definitely put a damper on. Obviously, Pokemon like Blaziken, Mega Pidgeot, Garchomp are all going to be very scary. But I have some ideas, I have some things brewing, and I think I will be able to put a dent into Mr. Kid's team here. But that is all I have for this week. So thank you all for watching. If you managed to make it this long, don't forget, I'm looking for input on videos. What do you like, what you don't like, what you think I should change, what you think you might want to see some extra of. Because if you think you want to get an extra video of something, like maybe you want me to talk to the 2 teams that I don't face this season, try and get a convo going with them, I can try that. Or if you just want me to talk a bit about the season itself, or if you don't even want me to talk about season, you want me to just talk about Pokemon and show off more about competitive Pokemon and how to build teams and all that, let me know. I can do stuff like that. But yeah, that's going to be the end for this week. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all for week 5.